Hello everyone and welcome back to my beginner's crafting and gathering guide from level 1 to 70 and then 200 million gil. So last time we got Byra God's Blessing, we got Carpenter to 50. Now we're gonna put it in good use. So these are the cross-class abilities. I am level 35. I am gonna show you a couple of my attempts crafting HQ gear, level 38 HQ crafting gear for myself. So I upgrade my gear a little bit so I have easier time to HQ stuff as I go more forward into the recipes. Okay, as usual, the first thing you do is inner quiet. If you get tricks of the traits, you do it. Steady hand too. And then do one rapid synthesis. We need one successful rapid. Alright, nice. And then work on hasty touches. The more inner quiet stacks and successful hasty touches we get, the easier it will be to EHQ because Byra God's Blessing will be stronger. So, okay, hasty. If you get tricks of the trait, use it. Now I'm gonna use manipulation. I need one careful synthesis to be one careful synthesis away from finishing the craft. My gear, by the way, it's the same gear as I had last part when I showed you the macro, so it's the same gear. Alright, so just work on building inner quiet stacks with hasty touches. And be sure to have at least 56 CP left for the finisher. The finisher is gonna be Great Strides and then Byra God's Blessing. Byra God's Blessing is gonna be double effect with the Great Strides. And if you have spare CP, you can also do Ingenuity, which boosts it even more. Let's just work on the quality here. We got so many tricks of the trade. This craft was really lucky. We have enough CP to spare to do another manipulation. And steady hand 1, not 2. We need to be... Just do the calculation and the math in your mind, so you're 57 CP. Or 56. 56, Great Strides 32 CP, Byra God's Blessing 24 CP, that's 56. Always be sure you have that many left when at 20 durability, which I will be. And then you just do Great Strides and then Byra God's Blessing and boom, 100%. Now this was a lucky craft. I got a lot of tricks of the traits that helped me a lot, but you get the general idea. Let's do the gathering one as well. Why not? Okay. Steady hand 2. One rapid synthesis. Tricks of the trade. Work on hasty touches. If you get an excellent, I suggest you use basic touch instead of hasty touch. Or even your Byra Gods if you're at least 5 inner quiet stacks. This will ensure you get 100%. Also, I didn't use CP food. CP food helps a lot. I always forget to pop food, I don't know why. But anyway, it's the same idea here. I won't have enough CP for another manipulation since I didn't get as many tricks of the trade as last time. So I'm just gonna use couple basic touches to guarantee me getting more inner quiet, couple more inner quiet stacks. Basic touch, and I'm just gonna do steady hand, so my Byra Gods is 100%. Byra Gods without steady hand is 90%, so it can fail. But with steady hand 1 at least, it will not fail. And as you can see, I have enough CP left for Ingenuity. Ingenuity boosts your quality gain, and I got a good condition. Boom. So as you can see, once you get Byra God's Blessing, oh my god, things get so much easier to HQ. So yeah, there you go guys. And girls. Alright, since Carpenter is 50, I suggest you also start unlocking the Moogle Beast tribe so you can start leveling your Carpenter past 50. This will make it easier to level up as you level up the other classes. Let me just show you my progress here. As you can see, Carpenter is my highest level because I was focusing on that with Exalt to learn by God's Blessing. So to level it up while I work on the other ones to 50, I use Carpenter to do Moogle and level it up fast past 50. The next class I'm gonna focus getting to 50 is Weaver for Careful Synthesis 2, and then I'm gonna get Culinarian to 54 for Muscle Memory, which is another very, very important ability. So that's what I'm gonna do. I have a video showing how to unlock Moogle Beast Tribe, showing all the important quests that you need to do in order to unlock Moogle. You don't need to do every single quest in the Churning Mists, just certain ones, and I will link that video in the video description. And now let me just show you my gear. I have upgraded my gear to level 38 HQ, just as I showed you earlier in the rotation I use. So here's the gear: mithril accessories and silver necklace and wolf earrings. Off tool level 33, main tool level 34, and the left side gear is all of the linen set and vintage cote. So you can use this macro for level 38 to 44. Alrighty, let's try this macro here. I'm also using a food pea soup to get me some CP. This way I can put in one more basic touch into the macro for guaranteed inner quiet stack. This way my Baragod's Blessing will be guaranteed to be a little bit stronger, having a little bit more chance to HQ. Alright, inner quiet, and then for Careful Synthesis. And then Manipulation, Steady Hand 2, 4 basic touches. If you don't have the food, then you just do 3 basic touches and 2 hasty touch. But now I do 4 basic, 1 hasty. And then refresh Steady Hand 2, Great Strides, and then Baragod's Blessing. That's in macro number 2. I will post the macro in the document as usual. You can use it for level 35 till 44 recipes, but you need to have the gear I showed you. Okay. And that's the macro. Again, not very good to use macro unless you just care about the XP bonus for new recipes that you are doing. In terms of making guild, I've been selling some more stuff: Grand Company hand-ins, quest hand-ins. I've been selling some of these, crafting gear as well, stuff that I gathered, like sticky rice, night milk that retainer got me, noble grapes. Composite bow is the Carpenter quest hand-in. As you can see, these things sell really well. So yeah, I've been making good gil with those. Let me just withdraw it. Oof, now I'm at 1 million. 9 million to go. And then second retainer. These stuff I got from doing main story quests. And Yu Longbow is also a quest handy. Give me the old skill. Third retainer. Made also a nice skill. Oh, I'm at 2 million already. Let's see what she sold. She sold some stuff from main story quests and actually not main story, this was when I was unlocking Moogle. But as you can see, the U longbows, well, I sold a lot of those. Wolf earrings. And just so I don't forget the stat requirements for the macro, 192 craftsmanship, 204 control. Well, don't pay too much attention to the craftsmanship and control, just the gear. Be sure to have the linen set and accessories. Also, reaching level 51 with any crafter means we can now unlock few things. First of all, you can unlock glamour. You can glamour gear to look like other gear that you like. And you can also unlock the things at Talon. And I'm gonna show you the variety of things you can do with Talon stuff. For the Talon quest, you have to have a level 50 main hand or of any crafter and gatherer, and just do the level 50 quest with any crafter and or gatherer and you can do it. Okay, now we can check Talon. So first of all, the master recipe tomes. These will unlock unique recipes for each crafter class, and we have to hand in certain HQ stuff to unlock these books, or fieldcraft and battlecraft demi materia for the demi materia recipes, which you can get through Decent. Refer to my Decent guides for these. Alright, and I will HQ these later. I will show you how I HQ these later. And this is just a glamour NPC again. Complete that quest too and you will unlock certain buyable stuff that you can. If you come to this NPC, they buy a lot of these recipes here. You can unlock by buying them. They basically allow you to craft glamour prisms for each class. You need glamour prisms to do a glamour. And they also sell the new Emperor stuff, which will show as if you haven't equipped anything, if you wanna glamour that. For example, if I wanna glamour shirtless, I can just take this and cast glamour and choose the new Emperors, and if you have the prism for weaver, I can use it to do it. But to craft a cloth craft prism, you have to buy the cloth craft from this guy. Cloth craft glamour book, weaver, this one. And then you just use it to unlock it. You need to be level 30 or above to do this. And you can see in the weaver recipes there is now other master recipes option here, which contain the... Now there used to be grades of glamour, now they removed it, now it's just one type. So don't bother with the grade 2, 3, 4 or 5, just focus on the first one. And it's also a very good way to make gil, craft these and sell them on the market. It's also... it requires time, but if you have nothing else, I still recommend the Grand Company and Leaf Handings to making gil over this, but if it's not something you wanna take part in the market, you feel free to. And other things from the talent that you can unlock is tools for level 50, Disciple of the Hand and Land tools, by handing in HQ of those same items that unlock the recipes. There are Supra tools and stuff. We're not gonna touch any of the gear and tools here, aside from Decent thing. Again, refer to my Decent guide for that. we're just interested in the master crafting tomes, so we have the recipes, we may need it. I'm just interested in the recipes, otherwise I'm not gonna bother with other stuff from Tala. So just showing you that. And the next thing you can unlock is collectibles at level 51, crafter or gatherer. You come here to Foundation in Ishgard. I'll talk to this NPC near the leaf, and you can unlock this quest. And we're gonna take a look at collectibles. Okay, we just unlocked collectible, Rowena's House of Splendors. So we go to timers, then Rowena House of Splendors. Now you can see all the collectibles you can do. What collectibles are is, if you reach certain quality bar, you get certain rewards like XP and red scripts. Alright, so we just unlocked collectible. This is how it works. First off, you put the collectible synthesis ability on, if it's a gatherer. Well, I'll go through gatherer separately, but for now let's go through crafter collectibles. You put on collectible synthesis, and then you check Rowena's House of Splendors, obviously. We see what we can do. Right now, Ishgardian Muffin is a collectible handing, and you can see at the bottom right corner of the window it says time remaining for 5 hours. This is for a reset. Every day the list resets, it will change to another item, or maybe not, or sometimes you will get a star just like Grand Company handing star, which means you will get bonus experience and scripts. So we put on collectible synthesis. Now we see the quality bar is different, it says collectability. Alright, so let's check the Rowena's House of Splendors again. We need at least 190 collectability to get 63k experience from handing this collectible. So it's just basically increasing the quality bar like you have done before. But first of all, let's work our way through the progress bar first. Right now I don't have much gear. I have level 30 gear for this, so it's not nice. But I'm just showing you as an example. I may need to use ingenuity to increase my chance. Yeah, let's use ingenuity to get some more progress here. Yeah, using careful synthesis. Don't try this at home with such low gear, but I'm just showing you how it works for now. So I'm just gonna try to 35, that's not gonna be enough, one more. Okay, so one more careful synthesis finishes the craft. Wow. Okay, so the next thing is you work on the quality bar, just if you were trying to high quality it. But instead it adds to the collectability rate. Like, now I have 7 collectability, and just increase it. Okay, now I'm just gonna finish it. Great strides. Ingenuity by the God's blessing. Now we have 100 collectability on this. It will ask you if you wanna finish it as collectible or just normal item. I only got 100 collectability, so it's not enough to hand in. As you can see, with this low gear it's not possible to do it, so I'm just gonna take it as normal item instead. But if you manage to get the collectability, which we will once I upgrade the gear, for now I just wanted to show you, you can then hand it in and get the rewards for it. I needed at least 190 collectability and I only managed 100. But I don't recommend doing collectible until level 56, because at level 56 you will start to gain red scripts. For now it's 0. It's gonna be 0 until 56. really focus on it once you get to 56, then you can get red scripts. Because you can spend red scripts on unlocking Heaven's Word master recipes, and you can also use it to get grade 4 crafter materia, which is really nice. So don't do collectibles until 56. For now I just wanted to show you how it works. Alright guys, let's take a look at gatherer collectibles. First off, we need collector's gloves. So pop that. This will allow you to do collectible on any collectible gatherables. So check Rowena's House of Splendors. As you can see, there is this old world fig. We need 240 collectability, and I'm gonna show you what I do to gather this and get XP from it. This is my preferred way to level up gatherers from 50, and you can do this from level 50. So as for gear, I don't have a lot of gear. As you can see, it's mostly the level 30-ish stuff, almost level 40 item level. My gathering is 274 and my perception is 257. What I recommend is having 550 GP for this rotation I'm gonna show you to get collectible on the old world figs, so that you can hand them in for experience. Okay, so the old world fig is about to spawn. Another thing is nodes that have certain times to spawn. So what you need is the Truth of the Forest skill. You need to have that to active. And then you will see the unspoiled nodes. Unspoiled nodes spawn at certain time of the day. This one is 2 AM and 2 PM Eorzean for Old World Fig in the Tail Feather in Dravanian Forelands. So pop that, and as soon as the node spawns you will notice it. I have Truth of the Forest up, and as you can see it tells me that I sense a level 50 unspoiled node. So you just go to it. Be sure to have stealth so enemy aggro don't disturb you. To see when every node spawns at what time of the day, I will link the Garland's tools in the video description, and FF14 Clock, which is two really good websites that you can use to see when nodes spawn, and you can even set it to alarm you when a node spawns, which is really awesome. Okay, so open the node. The first skill you want to use is Toil of the Pioneer to reveal all the nodes. We have the old world fig here. This is what we're gonna do collectible on. And then you do Discerning Eye, and then you do Instinctual Appraisal. Depending on RNG, you could get a lot of collectability from this skill, or you could get very little. Okay, and then you do 2 Methodical Appraisals. Well, actually 1 Methodical Appraisal is enough, depending on your luck on Instinctual Appraisal. What we need, if we check Rowena's House of Splendors, we need at least 240 collectability. We're already at 284, so that's all we need. We don't need more. Now we can collect. I suggest use Field Misery to increase your gathering rate a little bit. If you have a little better gear than I do, you will have more gathering rate, but I will have to do with 77% chance to gather. But I do recommend upgrading your gear so you have more chance. And you collect just like that. Now as you can see I miss, that's right there, 60k XP loss. And again, so I do really recommend upgrading your gear. I'm just showing you without upgrading gear just to show you how it works, just to show you the rotation. So there you go, that's all there is to it. So this is my preferred way to level up until 56, and then I will do other nodes to get red scripts. Same as crafter, at 56 you will start to get red scripts. What we use gather red scripts is to unlock folklore books. These folklore books will allow us to unlock nodes that we can't otherwise gather from. So what we're gonna use red scripts is that. For now I'm just using the collectibles to level up. Anyways, you go to the collectible appraisal in any city or in Mordona or Idleshire, you just hand them in. And look at that, just from 2 of them I'm getting so much experience. Now I have the Road to 60 buff since it's a new designated server. So you won't get the plus 100% like I do, but it's still significantly a lot of experience. This is my preferred way. This and evaluation leaves that I mentioned in the last part. These 2 are my preferred ways to level up. Anyways, that's gonna do for this part. In the next part we're gonna take a look at specialist, and I'm gonna also show you the rotation I used to unlock the master books for around Reborn patch. So until next part, I will see you guys. Hope you like. If you did, please like, favorite, subscribe and share as usual, and I will see you on the next one. Bye bye.